That person is nuts. I mean, completely insane.
You are so crazy. I don't even know how you got this idea.
You hear those words some of the times? Yeah, I hear those words a lot. But what do they really mean? And can you even assess whether you really are nuts or you really are crazy or you're just fine and pretty mentally stable and healthy? Today on Paint a Beautiful Picture, we are going to talk about nurturing mental health, both your own and your children's. I got a phone call the other day from someone in my family who is truly not mentally healthy. We'll just say that. I was with one of my nieces, and it was a really fascinating conversation that we had. It's her cousin and my nephew with this individual in our family. And when we got off the phone, she said, "Man, that is just so sad." And it really is. This is a person who drinks, takes drugs, doesn't take their prescribed medications, and is in and out of mental health facilities and in and out of jail because of the things that he does when he's unstable. It really is very sad. And I want to say to you, when we do have someone in our family who is having severe issues or has impaired mental health, it is really tough. There is not a single question about that. So, our goal as parents is to raise healthy, productive, responsible kids. And we're going to talk about doing that today because you really can, in so many ways, contribute to your child's health. And the converse is true. You can detract from it. So it's a big thing and an important discussion. All right. So you know how to take care of your child's physical health, I believe anyway. You don't let them sit on the couch for 12 hours a day in front of the television or playing video games. They need to go outside and play, and they need to have fresh air. They need to have exercise. They need to have physical movement. They need to use their minds. They need to eat in a healthy manner. They need to drink adequate amounts of fluids. Yeah, you understand the basics. If they have an infection, you need to go get some medication and take them to the doctor. If they get wounded or hurt beyond your capacity to take care of it, you take them to someone who can put stitches in there or set the bone or whatever. You understand all of that. It's a whole lot easier often in the physical realm than in the mental. But mentally, a person needs to feel good about themselves. They don't need to hear constant criticism. They do need to hear affirmations and words of empowerment. You are really great at math. I am so impressed at the way that you get along with others, even really difficult, challenging people. That's an astounding skill. And they feel good, and they are built up, and they are supported, and they are strengthened internally. Those are contributions to their mental health. To say, everybody in the world does not hate you, everyone in the world is not picking on you. I love you, your grandma loves you, your friend Sally loves you, your friend Colette loves you, your friend Kathy loves you. Everyone doesn't hate you. The truth, the interjection of truth, when they are trying to convince themselves of something that isn't anywhere near truth, contributes to their mental health because we need to have a reasonably clear picture of the world in order to be mentally healthy. There are people in the world who will not like you. There are people in the world who don't like me. No one is liked by everyone. That's really okay. That's a simple truth that can make a big impact on a kid. A kid who has a really bad temper. You may be angry. That's perfectly acceptable. You may not cuss. You may not break things, throw things. You may not punch your brother in the face. These are reality. This is self control. This is an understanding of boundaries. This is mentally healthy. I understand that you might perceive of these as very simple things, but I think actually that it is pretty simple. Just like eating an apple over a Snickers bar is pretty sensible, and eating a bowl of soup over a bowl of ice cream is pretty practical. Going out and running for a while on the playground or going roller skating or skateboarding, doing something physical as opposed to sitting there playing video games for 10 hours, that's practical. Mental health issues are also reasonably practical. So you build up your child's self esteem, help your child understand what is the truth rather than consistently speaking lies to themselves and believing those lies, helping your child develop a realistic, practical viewpoint of the world and how it works, and then helping your child understand everybody in the world has problems. You are not unique. You don't have all these terrible problems and uh, this attitude of, oh, poor pitiful me, and it's so bad, and I like nobody has the kind of trouble as me. It leads to depression. It leads to a very erroneous perception of the world because it can develop into paranoia. It just really is, it's so bad in so many ways. That is where your child might actually need to go and see kids on a hospital ward that are sick, because you have a very healthy body. You can run and play and laugh. You can see, you can hear, you can everything. Your life actually isn't as terrible as you think. It doesn't mean you don't have problems, but you can handle those problems. And you talk to them about problem resolution, which I'm not going to go into today. There are other videos where you can see that. But you really help them see realistically where they fit into the world. They aren't prettier than every other person. They aren't smarter than every other person. They aren't more pathetic than any other person. They don't have way more problems than any other person. They are a normal, regular, okay human being. And when we really grasp that and believe it, it is a huge factor in being mentally healthy. I really want you to understand there are, in fact, issues that kids sometimes have to deal with. Just like someone can have diabetes, someone can have a mental illness. I'm not denying that to you. But what I'm saying to you is we can contribute to someone being sick by feeding them candy and ice cream and pop all day long, and then they're 21 and they have diabetes. We can't be shocked. And we can contribute to someone's health, including their mental health. Today, I want you to be able to slow down, look at your child, let him or her know they are wonderful, they are appreciated, they are special, they are so well loved, and you are going to continue to be a part of their lives for every breath that you take. And that is a massive contribution to your child's mental health. I want you to take good care of yourself today and take great care of your children. Thank you so much for being with me on Paint a Beautiful Picture. You may find additional information on our paintabeautifulpicture.com website. Additionally, you may watch me on Rumble, and you may also listen to a podcast on Buzzsprout or Spreaker, all under the name Paint a Beautiful Picture. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You may subscribe, and if you are interested in receiving notifications, please hit the notifications button.